What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome to the Daddy Fino Flash podcast, featuring your homies, obviously me, Daddy Fino, and of course my co-host, the one and only JT Flash.
Heyo.
What's up? So JT, how you been doing? You doing pretty good? You feeling well?
Yeah, man. How about yourself?
I gotta say I'm pretty good, man. It's a lovely day. It's hot as hell though, like 90 something degrees where I'm at, but other than that, it's pretty good. I can't complain. So I thought for today we do something to kind of introduce ourselves to the people. You know, a lot of people who may be new to us or who don't know us are gonna be listening to this podcast one day and just wonder who the hell we are. So I thought, how about we do a little short where we kind of introduce ourselves, give a little background information, you know, obviously not our personal shit, but just what makes us people that they should listen to. So how about you start us off with something, with a little something, and I'll just go off with that.
All right. Well, this is obviously a sports podcast. We're going to talk about sports, and nothing else, which I think is great. I've been a sports fan all my life, played sports, all through high school. Dallas Cowboys fan. So Dallas Cowboys Nation, I know you're out there. I got you. I love basketball, boxing, college basketball. Where are my Jayhawks at? Laker Nation, Lake Show. What's up? I know it's been rough for us these past couple seasons, but hopefully things are on the up and up. Yeah, it'll be a fun time. I'm gonna turn it over to my man Fino.
Well, that was little. Gotta say, I kind of didn't like the teams he named over there. You got Kansas, Lakers. Oh God, it kind of made me sick a little bit. Don't get me started on your little Cowboys. But whatever. About me, I am a Jets fan, New York Jets fan. I am a Duke fan. I am a Sacramento King fan, and there's a story behind that. Shout out to Albert for that one. My cousin. Let's see. Oh, and I am a New York Mets fan. I love all sports. I follow all sports. I play all sports all through high school, middle school. Even played some intramural leagues in college. Sports is my life. I mean, I don't know where I'll be without sports, to be honest. My TV, my TV's always on ESPN. My phone alerts me I got an alert every 2 seconds from different sports sites because I want to know it all. I'm also a huge wrestling fan, so I don't know if people consider that a sport or not. But I feel like if ESPN covers it, it's a sport. So fuck it, wrestling. Huge wrestling fan. I also was a professional wrestler for 13 years. Little story behind that. It's just love sports, and we made this podcast because we wanted to talk about it, and we want people to hopefully listen and enjoy it, and if hopefully they agree, but also hopefully they disagree. So that just brings more conversation about thing that we all love.
Yeah, I agree, and like you said, I like to add on. I think sports. I think we both say it's been a big part of our lives. Obviously, we didn't make it, to the NFL or NBA or like that, but playing sports. I think people who don't play sports don't quite understand how much it means to people like you and me. But I think this will be a fun time, and things might get heated on here, but I'm excited.
Oh, we definitely get heated up in here. we definitely gonna get heated. I could tell. I mean, you're a Cowboy fan. Just we've seen every show that's ever had a Cowboy fan or just mentioned the Cowboys is gonna get heated. It's just, oh god.
Well, I
But
mean, listen, you either love them or you hate them. There's no in between. So,
you're right. Just hopefully, you're just not one of those fans. That's oh god, please don't be.
uh, I like to consider myself a humble Cowboys fan and a realistic Cowboys fan. I'm not one of those Cowboys fans that wakes up, the day after they miss the playoffs and say, "Oh, next year we're winning the Super Bowl." There are fans out there like that. I'm not one of them. Don't get me wrong. I love my team. I always love my team, but you know, like I said, Cowboys Nation, I got you.
Well, I feel you on that. I'm kind of like that with my Jets. That's probably the Jets are the only team that I'm actually like I'm really biased about. I'm real about them. Don't get me wrong. I can be real about it, but I am. There are a lot of times where I can be biased. Because I just believe in my football team. That's my number one sports team is the Jets. I don't know. I love basketball more, but the Jets for some reason I just love everything about it. They are my heart. You can't disrespect them, or I will kill you. That's how I feel. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I protect the Cowboys team like they're my children. Like that's how I feel about them. I'll debate them with you all day. Growing up, I grew up in a Cowboys fan family. If I didn't root for the Cowboys growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch football in the house. So it's in my blood. Um, yep, I'm excited.
yeah. See, yeah, me growing up in New York and for just it was either Giants or Jets, and I don't know why I went to the Jets. I'm not sure. I know that when I was younger, a lot of the times that if my family liked one thing, I liked the other. So
You want to be
if they
different.
were Yankee fans, I was a Met fan. If they were Giants, I was the Jets. When when Felix Trinidad fought Vargas, everyone was going Trinidad, so I went Vargas. Like that was me.
Yeah,
um, so
dare to
that
be different, right?
yeah, I guess so. I mean, and I just loved them ever since. JETS, just Jets, Gang Green, you know what it is. Um, um, you'll hear a lot of love for my Sacramento Kings too, who don't get a lot of respect, which is understandable. But you hear a lot of love for them. Duke, I don't even have to say anything about Duke. I mean, we already know that they're the gods of
Uh,
college. So you know that
no,
too. So,
no,
you
no.
know,
See, this is where no, this is where I
get,
got to draw the
don't get
line. I have to
don't
draw the
get
line here.
don't get me started,
Yeah.
JT.
Uh,
Don't get me started.
things are already going to get heated up on the introduction short,
Yeah,
ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen.
yeah. I know. Don't get started because we already got Coach K, the greatest coach of all time. So, but
I won't disagree with that.
okay, you better not, because then it won't be an argument. We about
Uh,
to be fighting.
uh, turns
But
players into pros. He's good. So good, I hate him.
I wish we go to the pros, to be honest. But it's okay. He probably retire in a couple years, but he's gonna get a couple titles, including next year. He'll get a title, but we'll talk
You are
about that
out of
later.
your mind. You're
We'll
out of your
talk
mind.
about that later. Um, let us get Zion back if that's a possibility. But we'll talk about that later. I'm sure we'll talk about that in a future episode. We got plenty of time because we'll be on for a long time. I hope you guys just enjoyed the little short that we just did. Um, it was just an introduction, but you guys will be able to ask us questions. In future things, we're gonna have um, area where you can ask us questions, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Um, we're getting those all set up. We're gonna have a pretty cool intro music from my boy Jumar. Shout out to Jumar. Um, He's gonna be hooking us up with that. We're gonna have some logos and stuff like that coming out pretty soon. Um, and what else? Am I missing anything, JT?
Well, right now, like I said, we just started, but we have a Twitter account. That's at DFinoFlashPod. That's
There you
our
go.
official Twitter page.
Oh, we also got the Instagram too. Same name, DFino Flash Pod. Just created that today.
All right.
Actually, as we were doing this, I was creating it. It just got created. Um, and got to set up the Facebook pretty soon too.
You know, if there's questions or comments that you want us to discuss in the future, feel free to hit us up on those. You know, we can have some fan feedback or for future episodes or what have you. We'll also have some guests on in the future. So it should be a fun time.
Oh, and give your personal one so they can get you personally.
All right. So other than the Fino Flash Pod Twitter, my Twitter is at KIDxFLASHxJT. Feel free to hit me up on there. Ruffin, you want to give them your tag?
For me, mine's is at Daddy Fino Bay Bay. And that's going to also be for my Instagram, my Twitter, at Daddy Fino Bay Bay, BAYBAY. Just hit me up anytime, you know, for any questions, requests, anything you want. Just hit me up. I will gladly talk to you about anything you want. It don't matter. So, JT, if you got nothing else, I think we're going to end it here.
All right. Sounds good. Like I said, I'm excited. So, Daddy Fino Flash Podcast 2019.
2019. God, the Daddy Fino Flash Podcast. I love it. Guys, we'll see you soon. Episode 1 coming out pretty damn soon. We love you. Peace. We out.
Peace.